Hi, my wise astrology, hi, my wise astrology tribe, cosmic insight astrology. I'm tired. Uh, my name is Christina, and I will be your co-pilot. Okay, so I have to refocus a little bit over here. If you do have a Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius sun, and Sagittarius moon, this is your 2022 August astrology forecast. So let's see what the planetary weather going to and how it's going to play out for you in August, what kind of opportunities you will get and what kind of challenges you will have to overcome. Okay, my dear Sagittarius. So here is what's gonna happen for you. If you are Sagittarius, then you're going to have the triple conjunction actually in your sixth house of health, daily routine, co-workers, colleagues, roommates and roommates, and actually the small animals also. So it's representing your pets as well. And sixth house, if actually I have to tell you a story because I have a Sagittarius rising and I have a lovely little miniature Dutch hound, Cosmo. And Cosmo got a flea medication on, and it was a topical, I gave it. I just pressed on him. And he had a neurological issue and I had to run with him to the hospital. So this Uranus-Mars conjunction, and it's happened recently, actually it's already get activated for me and affected my path. And I have to aware you people, there is a lot of medication out there which is connected with some kind of neurological issue for cats and dogs. So please be mindful. But other way, how it can work out for you. So sixth house is Uranus over here. You could be actually obsessed with technology, or you're going to invest in technology, so your work going to be easier. And it could be something impulsive also, I just gonna start to buy impulsively because I have enough the way I'm working and I need to new technology. It could create some kind of argument with colleagues. And if you are actually working on internet, or if you are working with artificial intelligence or internet, so it could be YouTubing or anything, it could create, because then you don't have colleagues, or you might not have colleagues, but it still can indicate some kind of conflict because of some kind of ideology, and yeah, that could be significant. But sixth house, it could be means your colleague or could be your roommate. And unfortunately, Uranus and Mars, it's a war or sudden death as well. So it could indicate like your roommate, or it could indicate like one of your colleague might have experienced a sudden death, unfortunately. North Node has a Jupiterian flavor. North Node is your karma. It's very karmic. It is a mathematical point of the nodes of the moon. So it's not a planet, but that is where you are heading in life. That is your karma, the avenue that you're going to approach, right? And in sixth house, it could be like you are getting, and it's lucky, you're getting a new work. You're getting some kind of new opportunity to work with someone, with a group. It could be a humanitarian group because of Uranus, or it could be a scientific group. It could be an astrology group, simple as it is. So, and because of Uranus, it's gonna go to retrograde actually on the 24th of August. It could indicate, and station retrograde, so it could indicate like something from the past, but you thought it was lost, can come back to you. So on those matters, right? Okay, so let's move forward. August 2nd, we're going to have Venus sextile with North Node and Uranus. So that is 8th and 6th house matters. 8th house is planet of, house of transformation, ruled by Pluto and Mars and Scorpio. But right now, Venus going to be in Cancer over here for you, and that is like very nurturing energy, and it's loving energy. Eighth house is transformation or money, or I mean, Venus is money, and eighth house is transformation. It could be your reproductive system, it could be surgeries, it could be death, it could be rebirth over here. But I would say it could be related with some kind of work, which is going to be some kind of project of perhaps a scientific based research, but it could be an astrological based research also about money or love or reincarnation or forensic astrology or detective. So you might going to become a detective, you might, or private detective, or you might going to be a financial astrologer or a criminal astrologer. It could be as well. So that's really good here. Eighth house is also sexuality and pregnancy. So it could indicate, some kind of unexpected change in your body because of pregnancy. Uranus is unexpected. Sixth house is your health. So in your body because of pregnancy. And it could also, reproductive system, female organs, something like that. So it could be Uranus's rise and hormonal neurological issues, but in Taurus, it could be something hormonal as well, which will become something neurological. And eighth house is something with reproductive system. So it could be estrogen dominancy rising or some kind of chaos like that. But it's sextiling. So it's not without challenges, but it's still a sweet and positive aspect. So I would see and I would focus on the positive over here, which could be like, my coworker gonna become my lover, or my roommate, I made out with my roommate. That could be that one as well. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's move on August 4th when Mercury going to enter actually Virgo, and that's great. It's in your 10th house, communication at your work, in your career going to be great because Mercury loves to be in Virgo. It's exalted over here. It is home. It's feel comfortable. It's talkative, detailed oriented. So it's good for you. It's like speeches in public speech. And you're going to be detailed, ready, and laughed because of why not? If somebody has the right information, why not? That could be as well. And then on August 7th, we're going to have Venus trine Neptune, which is very, very beautiful because Venus is planet of love and money, and Neptune is the higher octave of love. You see, the forgiveness, the unconditional love. And fourth house and eighth house matters. So it could be something like you will comforting someone who is dying. You will forgive someone who is dying. Maybe you had some kind of arguments or some kind of resentment toward someone, but the person actually is a terminally ill, and you are willing to forgive because love is, very important, and forgiveness is really important. And it could be a family member because of fourth house is family. Yes, but on the other hand, it could indicate some kind of transformation in your home. And because Venus in the eighth house, it could be a very deep transformation. It could be something nurturing, something loving. So you're going to make maybe your house like redesign or repurpose your house. Maybe you need a nursery in your home, and you will need to create something like that, or something but very good for your family. It's really loving. It's really, maybe you're going to do a meditation room, or maybe you're going to create a studio for your astrology recording, forecast recording or something like that. All right, so let's move then to August 9th and 10th. August 9th, we're going to have this beautiful Venus opposing to Pluto. I don't like this aspect. This is money and power, but it also could indicate some kind of sexual issues like, Pluto and Venus squares, conjunction or opposition could be some kind of sexual abuse. But because it's in your second house and eighth house is power, eighth house is, and it's in Cancer, so something with your femininity. But something like powerful people could see you really feminine and could harass you, or uh, or I'm going to give you money, or mortgage or whatever if you have a one night stand with me, some kind of situation like that. Or I'm going to fund your business, or you're going to get a salary raise somehow, but that's depend from a powerful person, and because of the powerful person has a crush on you somehow. That's how I feel about this aspect for you guys. And then we're going to move on to the 10th and 11th, when we're going to have Sun squaring North Node and Uranus. And that's 9th house and 6th house matters. 9th house is anything with foreign affairs, immigration, long-term and long-distance traveling. So, you know that your long-distance traveling might be delayed because of you have to work, or you have to prove yourself at work, right? Or you get as I said, you might going to start to work with a group, and it could be astrology, it could be anything else, but you have to do your work, and you were scheduled for this long distance traveling, but you are not capable to see maybe your siblings. 9th house is siblings as well. Or it could be, like some kind of study, like, all right, I need to go to a conference, but you know what? Actually, I do have a lot of work right now, and or I have a book to publish or whatever. And how on earth am I gonna have time to do everything? So it's a conflict here, and but Mercury very well managing your 10th house of career, so you might going to be able to bring it on both of it later on. And then the 11th we talked about. We have to talk about Mars and Neptune sextile also, and that is 4 and 6 house matters. And the sextile, as I said, not without challenges. Mars is aggressive, it's the fire in the 6th house of health, so it could be some kind of inflammation, or it could be one of your family member could have and need some kind of help because of, get some kind of inflammation, but you will be there for the family members, or a family member is going to be there for you. So that is challenging. It could be some kind of cut, it could be some kind of, what can Mars be? Fire, inflammation, infection, fire inside, like obsession with your work, but you get a lot of help from family. It could be also some kind of virus, not viruses, but like injection or anything like that. And the family is there to help you. Neptune actually is pandemic. So it could be something like, all right, I could get some kind of pandemic or some kind of infection, or maybe COVID or flu or whatever the pandemic means, but I will have help because of I will have people around me who can help me, and I can have a quick recovery because Mars is quick. So it's a quick recovery also. Okay, so the 11th also we have a full moon, and the full moon going to take place actually in your circles of communication. Full moon here. Full moon is when the moon and the sun, it's in exact opposition to each other. So 9 and 3 house, third house matters. Communication, siblings, older sibling, younger siblings, long distance traveling, short distance traveling, neighborhood. So, it is like an ending, it's a completion, full moon always. And in the third house matters. So maybe you finished your book and you can publish it, or, it could be something like you have enough from your neighbors and I'm done talking to them. I'm done. Or with this neighborhood, I don't want to live over here. I'm suffocated and I need to move forward. And I just gonna make a decision like that. But also this full moon is conjuncting Saturn, and Saturn is a break. Saturn is delay. Saturn is hard work and responsibility. So it says, no. First you take on to your responsibilities. You don't hurry up because then you can make a mistake. Saturn is going to delay the process. Yes, I want to go, but I can't go yet. Maybe I have a lease. Maybe I cannot sell my house. Like it's more, it could be any kind of reason, but I just can't go yet. It could be also Saturn in the third house, and actually full moon in your third house, something with communication or something with vehicle. It could be something wrong with your vehicle. So you need to sell your vehicle or exchange it or something because of the brake is not good in it. So something with the brake, because Saturn is the brake over there. Okay. So what else is going on? And then we're going to have a Saturn and Sun opposition here in 2 days later on the 14th. That's again, 9th house and 3rd house matter. You could have some kind of fallout with your siblings, right? Or it could be any other, or fallout with your neighbors or friends, because that's 3rd house at friend as well. So a distance between these kind of matters. And you know, 9th house is publication also, so you might have finished your book, but you know, Saturn, because Saturn is squaring with this woman, you're not going to be able to publish with the publisher you've chosen, and you need to wait for that a little bit. And this full moon also going to square with Uranus and North Node in your 6th house. So it is like, okay, it's not only like I still need to work on it, because I'm working in another kind of job and I'm writing as well. So the two is actually not aligned somehow, and it's giving me frustration, that kind of aspect. On the 15th, we're going to have, actually on the 18th, we're going to have Venus and Jupiter trine, and Venus is already in Leo, and Jupiter is in your 5th house. So 9th house and 5th house matter. Venus already went in Leo in August 11th, and it's this planet's going to trine. Jupiter is blessing in the 5th house of children, so you might going to have some kind of my child get into a really good school or a really good education group, or you know, university, college, or it's some kind of blessing. It could be like my child is going to go abroad to study. Yes, so that's definitely a blessing. But also 5th house is creativity. Jupiter over here, it's very creative. So what I was talking about, some kind of creative project, script writing, it could be published. It is coming to publishing soon. So Saturn, at first, it was like on the 11th, it is like, okay, it's delayed. And then quickly after that, you will find a way to publish the book. So a week later, you're already going to be, okay, that was not long. I already found someone to publish everything. And then we're going to have on the 14th, a few days before, Mars and Pluto actually trining. It is an amazing aspect. When I said, let me drink it, sorry. So that two planet rules Scorpio, and you know, Mars rules Aries as well, but it's in your 6th and 2nd house. 6th house is work, 2nd house is actually your financial, the way you are making money. So this trine actually going to give you a powerful opportunity to create money with some kind of work of yours. So financial recognition, finally, it will be like your hard work is finally paying off, and you can see the transformation in your finances. And then we're going to have actually August 20th, Mars going to go to Gemini. And August 21st, Vesta is going to go to your 3rd house. Vesta started to retrograde in Pisces in your 4th house of family. That's the eternal flame of asteroid. And when it's retrograde, it's decreasing your compassion and passion and going back to your 3rd house. So you might not have words anymore right now. So you're going to be very mindful with your words. You might don't want to talk, or you cannot talk because, you know, like it could, because of Saturn is here also, so it could restrict talking. And because of Mars was here and squaring with Saturn, it could be some kind of inflammation, and Vesta also losing and decreasing the passion to talk. So it could be because of you get some kind of inflammation, and that you are not capable to talk and deliver the messages. And you know, Pallas Athene here, we're going to have beautiful palace in 7th house. Pallas Athena is wisdom and welfare asteroid. And you know, this full moon actually trined with it. So 7th and 3rd house matters. So Pallas Athena over there, the wisdom, you might have a really wise business partner or significant other who is actually helping you with your career or helping you to release something that is not serving for you. So he or she can be there for you when you want to get rid of a neighbor or a friend or, you know, some kind of communication issue. So when you're not gonna be able to talk, then the person gonna talk for you or talk to you. Then we still have August 21st, we're going to have Mercury and Neptune opposition, 10th and 4th house matters. So it could be, you know, like some kind of it's not even miscommunication, but disagreement somehow, or disagreement with a family member on a spiritual matter, or it could be like your family member it could be father, mother, anyone from the family, from the close family, who is either using drugs or self-medicating or whatever, and you will need to talk to the person and go into details. It could be also like you are working on a project, or you are on stage and you have to speak and speak and speak, and you know, the family, it's like you need to practice, and they need to practice forgiveness toward to you because of you don't pay attention for them. Then we're going to have the 22nd, Sun is leaving Leo, the glamorous, expensive Leo, and going to Virgo, the healer. It is a mutable energy over here. So Sun in your 10th house, career again, communication, career, social media, finding your, you know, like creating something that could be published, that could be seen, and that could be awarded. If you published already your book, it could be your best-selling. Or it could be like already wrote your script, you know, like you might going to find someone who wants to direct it like a movie. So yeah, that is positive here. And then we're going to have August 25th, when Venus is squaring Uranus and North Node. So Venus in Leo squaring with North Node and Uranus in Taurus. So that is your 6th house and 9th house matters. So it could be something with immigration, it could be something with work-related issues, and you know, simple as it is, Venus in 9th, you would like to travel, but because of you have to work so much, you won't be able to travel. That's it. Or you want to attend a new school, but you can't study right now because of you have so much things to do. And then we also have August 27th, we're going to have a new moon, and the new moon actually going to be in Virgo over here. So let's see. So I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to restart again so you can see me again. So it's going to be in your 10th house. And what I wanted to say about that is a new beginning in your career. It is a new beginning in your prestige, in your, you know, the way people are going to see you. So that's beautiful. And what else is coming here for you? So that is the new moon, 10th house, but this new moon actually going to square with Mars. So you're going to be recognized and you're going to be awarded and you're going to like to shine and being on the stage, but you're going to have a conflict with your significant others because you don't pay attention, and it's going to become an argument perhaps. So simple as it is. Okay, and I also wanted to check on Ceres and Black Moon Lilith in your 8th house. You know, that could be some kind of stillborn, lost pregnancies, abortion. It could be a fear of losing child, actually, a fear of losing a pregnancy. So it doesn't have to manifest like a loss, but the fear of losing it. Chiron in your 5th house is healing an issue, but coming back from your childhood, a childhood trauma. And Juno in your 4th house, it's loyalty, loyal for your family members, loyal for your roots, loyal for your families. And you have the thought nodes in your 12th house, and that's your mental status, mental issues. So there is something that you will need to let go. And so you can actually be stable mentally, or it could be some kind of obsessive compulsive disorder. It could be some kind of, it could be simple as it is, you're cleaning all the time, and then you have to let go because otherwise you cannot succeed. Or any kind of 12th house matters. Maybe 12th house, rules alcohol or addiction and smoking or whatever, and you need to let that go right now because of your health needs some kind of attention with that kind of triple conjunction over here. All right, lovely Sagittarius, if you liked my video, give me some love and press the like button, and then subscribe to my channel. I'm truly grateful for your attention, and I'm truly grateful for your trust in me, so I could guide you on your spiritual journey. I hope I will see you next month in September. Till then, please be safe and have an amazing rest of your summer. Till we meet again. Bye.